Hi guys!
Hello!
Where are we to today?
Well, we should have called it CNA in the beginning because we did CNA 1 and CNA 2.
Yeah.
This was actually one of the very, very first fields we ever did with our old machines. So that's why we're coming in here. It's a nice little field. It's supposed to be sheltered, but it's flipping freezing.
Well, it's freezing.
The sun is trying to come out, so we need to get moving. Yeah, so
this will be CNA 3, we'll call it, shall we?
CNA 3,
yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're hoping to get on and get on with the new machines and see how it goes. A lot of iron down here. We're really looking for. We've got a lot of permissions, but most of them are underwater at the moment.
Yeah.
But we're really looking forward to going back to some of them, especially down in our first area.
Yeah.
So that we can go over them with the new machines and do it. You know, we're getting to grips with it a bit better. So we're just making do for the time being and having a little potter around before the rain comes in later.
Yeah, because it's going to be coming in shortly, so we're just trying to get a little bit in. So.
Keep digging!
Keep digging!
Hey.
Well, you know, sometimes I say risk it for a biscuit. Well, this was one of those holes. Oh, strangled by me headphones. And I thought, don't hold out much hope. It's probably a load of crud, but because it was such a strong low signal, all right, Percy, I thought, I'll have a go. And I got a coin. Just hoping it's not just 5p, but I have just asked St. Anthony for a coin. Can't see what it is. Excited. Can't see what it is. I'll have to clean up a bit and then I can show you properly. I'm hoping it's not a new 5p, but it is quite deep, look. And I don't think that they plough this field. I think they mostly grow grass. So yeah, can't wait to get the surgical spirit on that one. Have a look, you see. Fab. Right, well, because I had so much luck just a minute ago and found a coin, which turns out to be a 5p, unfortunately. But at least I know that even though I got my sensitivity down to about 17, which means you can miss things, obviously, but it was so full of iron in here, it drives you nuts. Because all you got going for your headphones is blah, 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 all the time. So, yes, I'm quite glad that even on a 17 sensitivity on the Equinox 600, that I was still getting about a foot depth. So that was really good. Anyway, I got a quite good signal here, and it's in this clump somewhere. So that'll bring you in. I'll just turn them on. That's good. Let's see. A very strong signal with no iron and no iron undertone. It's pretty, isn't it? It's like a very unusual. I haven't had one of these before, that's for sure. Yeah, look. It's like got notches taken out of it, so it could be just, crud. But it could be like a doorknob, and then it's missing something in the middle, maybe. Unusual, anyway, isn't it? Don't usually. I don't think it's that modern. Yeah, a bit different. Quite happy with that. That's great. I know you won't believe me, but whenever I sort of say to St. Anthony, please help me to find a buckle, or please help me to find a brooch, or a coin, or a button, or things like that. And usually in the next couple of holes, it's probably coincidence, but in the next couple of holes, I usually find something. And I just dug down this one because it was giving me a really strong but deep signal. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going back for a cup of tea, so I'll have a look. And I just found a buckle. But A, it's got the thing still intact. be, it's got like a blue there. I presume this is copper or brass. And then like a blue, can you see it? Isn't it lovely to get it when you actually have that intact? Because usually that's what goes awry, you know. But it's an unusual one. I've never had one like this before. I know it's mucky, obviously. When I clean it up, you can be able to see what it looks like. That looks like a bit of string there, isn't it? Yeah. Ace. I like something a bit different. I don't know if you see me well, that's showing. Ah, there we go. Hey, sorry about the helicopter going over. Yeah, brilliant. Believe it. I just can't believe it. I've literally been about 6 foot and I had a hole and there was a lot of iron, obviously. But I could hear this very, very faint, it's hard to describe, a very, very faint higher signal. And I thought, well, I've got my sensitivity right down, so maybe it's something that's just exceptionally deep. So I've stuck another hole. And ta-da! I cannot believe this. This is my best day ever. Oh, do you know what? That could be a William. Let's have a look. Try not to. I'm always scared, as you know. Do you know what? I think that could be William. Oh, I can't wait to get home and clean these up. I really cannot wait. Oh, I am just so pleased. What a brilliant day I'm having. It's a shame that Jane gave up so early because I'm sure she would have found some coins. But it is very, very full of iron. But I don't know, today, oh, St. Anthony, thank you so much. And any other powers that be, thank you so much. Oh, this is going to be a really good show and tell, as long as I can get these up to anything decent so I can see. Oh, I'm just so pleased. I have never had a bumper day like this before. Absolutely amazing. So if I say, St. Anthony, please can you find me a Roman coin? Do you think he'd be able to do it? I'm not sure. I mean, we know that Romans were around this area. It's a lovely little field, this, isn't it? Lovely little paddock. And it was the best one to get to today because there was hardly any mud. And it's actually very nice to dig. I would check my old, just in case somebody lost more than one. No, I think I was pushing me luck there. So I've been trying to get back to have a cup of tea, and now I think I deserve one. And it's just about to rain, so I'm going to need to get everything packed underneath me cape. So, yep, very chuffed. Right, literally 6 foot up from the field I just dug. I've just had another low but solid signal, and oh, where is it? I'm just digging it out. Another button. Oh my god. Oh, please make this be old. Please make it be old. Can't see anything there. It's very muddy though. Oh, I can't believe it. I didn't hold out much hope this morning in this field. Oh. Unless I'm just getting better at this. Oh, I am just so chuffed with that. You know, I reckon that's going to turn out to be a King George. Wouldn't that be nice? I can see a head-ish. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, God! Fantastic. St. Anthony did it again. Ah, I'm so excited. Right, well, it's rain stop play here for a memento. I cannot believe the luck I'm having today. I just can't believe it. Oh! And I really didn't hold out much hope. But yeah, it's just starting to come down now, and I think it's going to be hailstones. But I don't know how long it's going to last. Probably covered in crud. That's why I was looking at me. Ugh, so manky. Anyway, it's all good fun, isn't it? So I'm covering my camera. Actually, I'm covering it up a bit more. Got one of these big cape things. It's ace. Because A, you can have a wee-wee in it, as you can see. But I'm sat in a chair now, and I've got all my stuff covered up around me, which is just fab. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this field today. That's what I'm praying for. If we're lucky, it might go over. So hopefully we'll reconvene. Until then, toodle pips. Alright, something a little bit different. I've got a signal, but it's not particularly strong. However, it didn't show any signs of iron. But I've got signals in here, and I've got signals in here. So, I thought we'd investigate together. Like I said, it wasn't very strong, so it might cut to nothing, but every time I say I'm going to bring you in, I'll try not to put too much of this back in the hole. Just to get the whole bit. Come on, person. Show us where it is. I had an ant's nest just a minute ago. Right down deep. It must be sort of hibernating, ready to come out. The murderers. Shotgun pellet. Look. See, got not a lot of sunshine at the moment. Let me see where. Some of these can be very old, actually. I was very surprised. At least that's what it looks like. I think it pretty much is. Which I will investigate further. But yeah, I think that's safe to say it's a shotgun pellet. No, anyway. I don't mind keeping them, because at least you can age them. Because they're a bit like buttons. There's certain things you can do to find out the age. Right, let's see if there's any cheeky in here a minute. It's still something here. Say, oh, ow, better check me hole. Oh, what it just sounds like iron. Nah, never mind. Right, well, I was getting very excited here. Like I said, we got a lot of iron in this field. It's so hard to discriminate. So I thought for this one, I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm tempted because I want terribly deep. And I looked down and I saw that. And I thought, oh, it's a coin, it's a coin. No, a bit of copper. But, I know it's not, that's plastic. That's not it then, is it? Oh, but take that out of the field anyway. Oh, there's me thinking it was copper. Oh, so I haven't found it yet then. Pardon me. There's enough here while I'm doing this thing. Right, it's probably rubbish then. God, it's going mental over there and mental over here. That means it's probably a bit of tin. I'm just going to do this because the signals are not on. Oh, sorry, purse. I know, did have it time, I'm sorry. Oh, I might as well give up and start again, aren't I? Probably means a load of rubbish and it won't worth me digging anyway. I just had a feeling. A feeling in my bones. Oh God, no, it's going all over the Swanee. It's very faint though, so I think it's probably not worth bothering with. To give up on this hole, to be honest. Not that strong a signal anywhere, it was just, you know, shits and giggles, like, you know. That is, alright, Derek. Hang on a minute. That's gone. I think it's probably a load of crud. Never mind. Okay, I've just dug this up and I haven't got a clue what it is. It's got like bits of blue in it and it's got like a pattern on the top. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm trying to hold it like that. Angle. See, there's a bit of a pattern there, like diamonds. It's not heavy, so it's not lead. And it gave out a lovely signal, so not a clue what that can be. Be interesting to wash that and see what's what. So yeah, pretty cool. Put it in my special pocket. Fabulous. Right, I've just been digging this hole and I always like this because you think, is it a button? Is it a coin? And when you turn it over, you think, ooh, it's a coin. Oh, St. Anthony, you are a star. Oh, let's have a look. Well, it looks old, which is a good sign. Don't want to rub it too much. See. Oh, I hope it's not watered. Please don't. I can see some sort of lines here. Can't really tell much else. Fab! And it doesn't look like there's any sign of, you know, a back of a button missing or anything like that. It definitely looks like a coin, so I'm really chuffed with that. Please make it be old. Please make it be something someone's loved and lost. Fab! Do you know, I didn't have much high hopes for this film. In fact, Jane's sort of given up, and she's gone back into one of the other C&As because it is so irony here. And I thought, no, I'll stick with it a little bit longer. Ooh. So glad I did. Oh, fabulous! Can't wait to show her. Ace. Keep digging. See if there's anything else in there. Nope. Lovely jobs. Well, this is a weird one. I've just dug this hole and got this. It's quite heavy, but it's got a line going all the way down through the middle. And that's what it is on the side. Bit interesting. If anyone knows, let us know. It's not that muddy down here, which is nice today. But yeah, unusual, isn't it? I haven't found one of them before anyway, so hey ho. Well, you know we always say check your holes, right? Perfect example of this. I got a strong signal with a iron undertone, and this field is literally full of iron. You cannot go one step without it being blub 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 blub, if you get my nice tune. And I thought I'd just check my hole, and I got a button. So always be careful, check your holes, and I don't know if you can see this very well because I can't see what you can see because the sun's in the way. This one's actually got a little pattern on it, can you see? So it's nice to get one that isn't just plain. I know we love a button anyway, but how lovely is that? And it's old, obviously. Oh, sugar, don't drop it. Yeah, so but I might check my hole again just in case there's any more goodies in there. Always do it. Well, this is my show and tell from this morning. Really pleased with what we got today. I've got a lovely button with like a pattern on it, which makes a change because normally I get plain ones. This, I haven't got a clue, but it's quite decorative really. Just not quite sure what it is. This, which I was thought was very weird. Not sure. It could even be one of those things that goes in a lock. The first coin I got, which I got very excited about, is a 5p. Yip-de-doo, I believe. But the coins that I got, I swear that says Julius on the left. It would be amazing if that was Roman. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on that one. This coin, not too sure about. Couldn't really see anything on there. But I'll do a bit more research on that one. And the other coin I got, I can see a really good head there. Again, it could be Roman. If it is, that's just amazing. The other side, not sure what that is. The phone can't seem to focus on it either. So yeah, I got my buckle and actually had a bit of material still on it, and having the end on it as well, which is unusual. That I've got not a clue about, but I think it could be a bit of a bullet, because you've got the shotgun, normal shotgun cartridge. This one's from London. Not sure of the date on it yet. But I've never found so many coins so quickly. Absolutely amazed. This, not sure about it. It's got blue in it. It could just be lead, but it does look like it's patterned, as you can see. So I was really excited about that one. So yeah, I will let you know if these end up being Roman, because that'd be amazing. This one here, actually, I mean, even though I think it says Julius, it's almost like a King Georgie type thing, but I can see a date on the bottom there, actually. Ish. 4. Wouldn't be 425, would it? Anyway, I've got to do a lot more research on that. And this little bit of aluminium, I think, is an old cigarette tin or something, because it's got pattern on it. A bit like Golden Virginia or something like that. So it's pretty aluminium, which is better than normal aluminium. And on the other, it almost looks like a 3, but I think it's just the swirl. I think it's more of a swirl. First of all, I thought it was the same as what Jane got, because she had something with a 3 on it, like a top of something. But yeah, so a very, very productive afternoon. I'm well chuffed. I haven't found anything like this for ages, so I'm just really excited. Right, toodle pips.